Our city is clearly under siege because of these dangerous policies from Sacramento.
The epidemic we're facing today is alcohol, drug addiction, and mental illness. The victims of this epidemic need real solutions. They need help. And simply adding additional houses won't provide that help.
This is not a housing crisis. This is a drug, criminal, and mental health crisis, and we need to address the root origin of what's going on here, from mental health, as Mike outlined and our officers outlined, to the people who don't want to follow our laws and our criminals and just drug addicts.
One thing we don't talk about a lot is the mental health component of this. California, we lead the nation in so many things, but not when it comes to addressing mental health, and we really have a crisis here. One in six Californians suffers from some form of mental disease. Of those 1 in 6, almost 2/3 of them can't get the help they need.
The expenses that are incurred for us yearly are in the $1,000 range. We'll wake up in the morning, come to our business, our batteries are stolen. At least 3 times a year, that's $600 a pop. Graffiti all over our buildings. I have a video on my phone right now of my husband going out and cleaning up human feces in our parking lot for the 5th time this year.
We need our leaders in Sacramento to lead. Politicians must give law enforcement and the medical community the tools to provide life-saving aid.
What we really need is for our state to make this a priority, to focus on inpatient care, and to really invest in infrastructure statewide, including in communities like Fresno, for beds and for facilities to address the rising crisis of mental health in our community.
I've outlined 5 plans for the state and local, and it's about repealing the ridiculous, idiotic laws of Prop 4757 and AB 109. It's strengthening the laws. It's, as Councilmember KARBASSI talked about, enacting laws for the mentally ill so they're not just laying out in the gutter, defecating all over the place. Locally, it's enhancing our homeless task force from 5 officers to 15 or 20 so they can deal with a population of 525,000. It's facilitating and encouraging and supporting our businesses so they don't have to deal with this nonsense. We're going to be bringing forward something about the industrial businesses. I would ask you to challenge people, just like you challenged us today, when they tell you this is a housing crisis. I ask you to challenge them and make them defend that.